Hello everyone, welcome to KK4Z. My name is Scott, and today is kind of a video response to Thomas Weatherspoon over at QRPer.com. He was talking about somebody would give their kids a list of stuff that they put in for their TX-500, and this is mine. It's going out tomorrow with me. Hopefully we're going to do an activation with my local radio club out at the Talladega National Forest. It should be exciting because we have a geomagnetic storm coming and we have rain or at least showers predicted. So that should be rather interesting. So anyhow, this is my bag. This bag is a Filson Journeyman. It's made by Filson, CC Filson Company out of Seattle, Washington. It's a waxed canvas, so it's highly water repellent. I kind of like canvas. I'm an old guy who grew up with canvas before they moved over to nylon, so I kind of like it. There's a little bit of nostalgia there, but it is a nice pack, and I'll show you why as I go through it. We'll start with this pocket here, and in here I have my throw weight with about, it's probably about 50 foot or maybe a little less of throw line with an 8-ounce weight. And then this is a speaker wire antenna. I got this idea from Thomas, and I have 3 radials in here. One of the reasons being is I can also use this with one of my vertical antennas I do for POTA activations. This is more of a SOTA bag. I don't know how much SOTA I'm going to do, but by golly, I'm ready. But it's not a heavy pack. All right, and that's all that's in here. And so we'll just stick this back. It'll make things a little easier. All right, going into the main body of the pack. It does open fairly nice and wide. And we got lots of goodies in here. We'll start with this. This is my flight deck. This is where I put the TX-500 up here. These are silicone bands, and they're made by Graffiti Band Joe's, I think is the name of it. But they're on Amazon. They come in all sorts of different sizes. I did a video on this earlier. I did change the paddle. If you notice, I've got one of Larry's SOTA paddles, and I have it hooked up with a 440 knurled screw here. So when I'm operating, I'll actually have it somewhere like that where I can operate. But when I'm traveling, I can kind of put it out of the way, and it protects it. It protects it a little bit. So that's my flight deck. Let's see. All right, in here, this is my paper log book. I also use right in the range stuff, which I like. Except for me, I use a 4x6 notepad. It just takes up less room on the flight deck, and I can also remove it. And then I have assorted pens and pencils. Now in here, I have some cards. And this is my POTA antenna. It's a chameleon hybrid micro. I have a 12-foot buddy pole fiberglass antenna, and I have 2 of their extensions. And these are my SWRs over the different bands. And so I actually have 3 setups: the 12-foot, the 12-foot by itself, the 12-foot plus 1 buddy pole extension, and the 12-foot plus 2 buddy poles extension. And this is plus 3. And this lets me know that if my antenna tuner breaks or I forget it, that I can still operate at least on some of these bands. Actually, anywhere from, let's say, from 10 to 24 megahertz, I can operate pretty much. And then this is QRP calling frequencies, and then the band plan. Just some stuff I keep tucked in here as a ready reference. This is also from Right in the Rain. It's a nice little thing. It's made by Tactical Tailor. Can't talk well this morning. Very well made. All right. In the main body, I do keep this is a 1 liter. It's called a Camelback chute, and it fits inside this titanium cup. This is new to me. This is a Chameleon 40 meter off-center fed dipole that if I have the room tomorrow, I'm going to set this up. It's about 66 foot long, but it's off-center fed. That means it's very broadbanded. I should be able to tune almost everything from 40 to 10 without a tuner. I can't wait to try it out. Hopefully I can have enough room tomorrow. Like I said, we're going with a bunch of other people, and if we're a little too crowded, then I'll probably just run my POTA vertical antenna. And this is my SOTA survival kit, so to speak. Some things you should always carry with you. It's got a couple band-aids, it's got a compass, some insect repellent, a whistle, some orange surveyor's tape, a lighter, a space blanket, a signal mirror, some extra batteries, just some stuff. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, and I have a headlamp. You know, just some things that you should bring with you if you're going off the beaten path. And now, most POTA stuff, we're not getting too far beaten, but it pays to have at least some stuff, and this is my survival kit. This is I think it was an exercise mat, but this is a seat, just something to sit on when I'm out there doing SOTA stuff. If I'm doing POTA stuff, I'm going to be sitting in a chair, maybe even a chaise lounge. But SOTA, you know, I'll bring something like this to sit on just to keep my butt from getting wet. All right. I think that's it for there. I do have an Elecraft T1 automatic antenna tuner. I really like this thing. Nice and lightweight. This is RG316. I've got a couple short lengths, and this longer one's I think is 25 feet. And then I have a short jumper that goes from a BNC to a PL259 in case I use a different combination of radio and tuner. That's just in case. All right. This is kind of my wires and such. It's got the cables for the TX-500 in here. I don't have the microphones. I don't plan on using it. I have a set of earbuds. I have some adapters, some extra screws, an extra 9-volt battery for this. Here's something interesting. Let me dig this out. I don't want to dig everything out. This is a 12-volt USB lighter plug adapter, and what I use it for is I can plug it into my battery that I'm bringing to the field with me if my cell phone gets low. It weighs maybe 2 ounces, and so I have that, and I have a couple USB cables, but not a whole lot in here. Some extra fuses. That's about it. A Bioenno Power 3 amp hour battery. And then the TX-500. Now if you notice, I have covers on here to protect the dials and to protect the screen. And then these are just caps for the various ends, just to give them a little protection. And you know, if you drop one of these things in the dirt, that's going to get filled up. And so I bought both covers and the 5 caps. They were 3D printed. I think I paid $14 delivered. And then this is just a BNC cover that I got off of Amazon. But it protects it, and that's all I plan on doing with the radio, just to keep it a little bit of protection. Not a whole lot, but that's it. I can do a SOTA activation. I can do a POTA activation. I'm set. I can log. I may try to log with the hammers using my cell phone. We'll see how that goes, but it all fits nicely. It's a comfortable pack. And that's it, Thomas. I just wanted to let you know that I have been thinking about you. What took me a little while was I had a couple pieces that were back ordered, and they finally came in, so I got to show you. Now, one thing is in the future, I may either bring one or the other antenna, not both. But since tomorrow's a POTA and it's a drive up, I can bring both. So that's all I got. Everybody stay safe out there. We'll see you.